Okay guys, before we get to our titular scammers for today, let's talk about this lovely gentleman right here. Looks like we got ourselves a crypto bro, with an account created in August and absolutely no posts. Now that's how you know this is real and legit. Now, Mr. Crypto offers me something related to NFTs and some other wacky stuff and tells me to talk to him on Telegram. The only issue is, his Telegram account is already dead. I messaged this kind gentleman about this issue, but he never writes me back, and a day or two later, his account is completely erased from existence. Like it was never even there. Don't worry guys, I'm sure it had nothing to do at all with him being a fucking thief. Such a shame. Let's get a hashtag RipNapezo in the comments, y'all. So now let's get to thief number 1, named Lilith, or maybe Katie May, who messaged me the same day as Napezo, hashtag RipNapezo, with a job offer that's totally not fake. I couldn't get a screenshot before their account died. I wonder why that happened. Katie, or Lilith, told me to talk to them on Telegram. Their account wasn't dead, unlike with Napezo, it still hurts, so I actually could. Let's just take their avatar and run it through a reverse image search engine, and the only thing I found were these 2 Twitter accounts, which are already dead, possibly one's owned by Lilith here. So I just said hello and asked her about this totally real job offer. She asked me for some questions and for some personal details, which I lie about, probably going to jail for that, lying to sin or something. Then I inquire about her slow response, because at this point in this very important and very real job offer, she would only send out like 1 message a day. She makes an excuse relating to her house, which is probably just fibs, but I accept it. Then I get this wall of text, which I don't even bother to read and lie about understanding it. Ooh, I am just so mischievous. Lilith/Katie also then asked me another question, which she doesn't need to know the answer to, but I tell her anyway because I'm just so flippin' nice. The scammer also says that her time of day doesn't match mine. Now, considering she's likely living in Nigeria or something, that would make total sense. Lilith then gives me a link to this website I've never heard of called A+ Orders and gives me instructions on how to proceed. Now, you should never click a link a scammer or any other random internet stranger gives you without making sure it's safer not to click. So after I make sure it's safer not to click, it is safe to click, spoiler alert, I make up some random excuse that I made for the last Scambait saying that the website is too small. She then calls me a cell phone. Now, I've been called many things in my many years of existence, but never have I ever been called a cell phone. That is a new one, I'll give her that. She then asks for proof that the website is really too small, so I give her a screenshot. She then asks what kind of phone can zoom out so much, and I just casually dismiss the question. Silly me. Katie then out of the blue just randomly states that my English is not very good. That's pretty ironic coming from someone who probably lives in Nigeria, but I just make up a funny little fake story there. I then send her a funny link from Grabify.link, hashtag still not sponsored, to get her IB. Oh my god, is she gonna click it? Is she gonna click it? Is she gonna? Oh no, she didn't click it. No. Oh man, she didn't click it. More rambling, that's not very important. So after deciding to fill out this page with fake information, I came across this masterpiece of web design. Just take a minute to really process and appreciate all of it. So, as I said, mostly just uninteresting rambling until she posts another word salad, which I also don't bother reading, and I point out that she already posted the code. Katie gives me an unhelpful answer afterwards. She asks me to click on her page, but doesn't tell me where, so I ask, and for some reason, she starts demanding a screenshot, kinda like another scammer I know. I ask why she would need that, because why would she need that? I insist that she could just tell me where to click because, you know, she could, but she absolutely insists on the screenshot saying she don't have much time. So I hit her with that righteous indignation, and the scammer gives in and tells me where to click. Now, was that so hard? The scammer then asked for the invitation code again, so I oblige, except I purposely get one digit wrong to annoy them, then I do it again, then they ask for another screenshot so they can see the actual code. That's not gonna happen, so I make it an excuse. Then I leave them hanging for like 4 days. Then I come back and I send them this really big screenshot that gives them no helpful information. I think they finally realized at this point I was just messing with them because I never heard back despite my attempts. They later deleted the conversation. GG. Okay guys, here's our second real and legit person who is totally going to employ me, Anchi Ma, or it might be Stephanie Wheeler, who works for Amazon. I can make a lot of money and all I have to do is add her on Telegram. Now, I've never heard of this Telegram thing, but she does add a link to Telegram, so I guess that's good enough. She introduces herself, telling me she works at HR in a mall, so she doesn't work at Amazon. Uh-oh, looks like we have ourselves a liar, but I guess we can ignore that for the sake of our bread. The scammer then gives me a form with personal info you shouldn't give to a person you don't even know online. But one thing really bothered me about this form. Photo? Yes, onboarding is required. What about free time? Why would you need to know that? And the scammer explains, but actually doesn't, by telling me part-time work is definitely something you need to do when you have time. I just go with it and give the scammer my fake details while again asking about the photo. She answers the question by asking a completely unrelated question I already answered. What a silly scammer. Stephanie also links a website and gives me an invite code to advance their scam. But my only concern is the photo. They still haven't told me what it's for. She spews about stuff completely unrelated to the only thing that really matters here, and she apparently needs to be reminded about it. But I just tell her we can worry about it later. The scammer then pastes the exact message I just saw and I just ask what I need to do. But I never hear back. And I never heard about what the purpose of the photo was. How incredibly disappointing.
Around me are familiar faces, worn out places.